Hey, what's up, guys? So we had Betway Premiership action. The final game of Saturday, it was Orlando Pirates at home going up against Sekhukhune United, and Sekhukhune coming to Orlando Stadium and winning that one 1-0. Wow. I mean, okay. I have to tell you, man, in my honest opinion, Sekhukhune United deserve that victory. Yes, they deserve that victory. I can't go back from watching that game and be like Orlando Pirates deserved anything from that game. I don't think they deserved anything from that game as well. And I'll tell you where I think Sekhukhune won it within that game. You look at Orlando Pirates' midfield, right? Orlando Pirates' midfield, you've got Nduli, you've got Maswangani, and you've got Sipombule, right? Cool. Then you look at Sekhukhune United's midfield, and you're just like, okay, Monare, Matsimbi, and then you also got Mtambo having to fill in there. You're like, And you're sort of thinking to yourself, like, Mkhize as well is in there. Those are dogs, man. I mean, Sekhukhune United's players, those are dogs, man. Those are like, they will work. They will absolutely work. I'm curious to find out the distance covered between the two midfields. In a creative standpoint, you would probably say, great, Orlando Pirates, I can see what Wadu's trying to do. He's at home. He's trying to get the team to score goals. But now when you go up a team like Sekhukhune United, because when you're up against Polokwane City, okay, I get it, cool. They're gonna sit back quite a lot. But when you go up against Sekhukhune United, and I questioned it in the last video when I spoke about Orlando Pirates in terms of should they start both tens in the midfield when they come up against particular opposition. And I don't know if it worked out because now when the ball keeps getting turned over that way, I mean, you just have players like Sekhukhune who can run all day. So from a creative element, you're like, great, you've got Maswangani there, you've got Mbule there, great. But in terms of defensive work that needs to be done, I thought Sekhukhune won that. They absolutely won that. And even in the defense as well, Cardozo playing the way that he did, something was not gelling for Orlando Pirates. It just was not gelling. The passes were just not gelling. I was really surprised that Mahopa didn't even come on. That really surprised me. I was just like, okay, is it because he's injured, he's still recovering? I'm not necessarily sure, because you're sort of thinking like, okay, Radiopane is getting his chance, but obviously this is a big football club, right? So I'm surprised that Mahopa didn't come on, and I have to also say this, right? And I have to say this and say there were some players that Orlando Pirates that let me down. They let me down because I was expecting a lot more. Mofokeng, yeah, Mofokeng. Mbule as well, yeah, he let me down too. He did let me down. It just was not gelling for Orlando Pirates. But Sekhukhune United came with a plan. They came with a plan to press. They came with a plan to work. They came with a plan to be like, okay, can they run faster than us? Can they run more than us? Can they work harder than us? And I don't think they did. I honestly don't think they did. And Sekhukhune United, that 50 points that you're sort of planning for, if you play like that every game, you can definitely achieve it. As for Orlando Pirates, it's not the end of the world. Still the first game, but not a good start. And I think this game will be a lesson for Wadu in terms of you gotta know when to play certain players and against certain teams. If you're gonna go up against dogs, man. If you're gonna go up against dogs, this is the kind of lesson that you're definitely gonna get. Please comment, please subscribe, please share. I appreciate everybody's support, no doubt.